8 matches in a league weekend here in Long Beach. You look over the Queen Mary, built in Scotland back in 1936 was its maiden voyage. It's been here since 1967. More than 50 million people visiting the Queen Mary after it served both as a cruise liner and then a military transport. We have some guys here capable of military precision on the sand as Week 5 LA wraps up with this final matchup between Miami, Benesh and Crabb versus Dallas, Lotman and Partain. So look at our men's standings heading into this one, a important weekend for many of these teams. Benesh and Crabb trying to keep pace with Palm Beach. They're looking to be in the mix for a bye heading to Chicago. Top 6 teams make it to Chicago. That's why you see 1 through 6. If it were over right now, New York and Austin would be out, but Austin has so much more to play, as does San Diego. Kevin Partain alongside gold medalist Rich Lamborn, as well as Cameron Irwin. We're looking at the Miami Mayhem, guy you used to coach in Taylor Crabb, who has been basically in a renaissance this year with Andy Benesh in this new partnership.
Yeah, this new partnership has kind of reinvigorated T. Crabbs. He's reemerged anyways with this partnership on the international scene. And of course, he's been great in all the incarnations of the league, but this is a new, rejuvenated T. Crabbs playing alongside that man there.
Yeah, and fun to see if you caught a shot of him right there. Nick the Quick. He was so fast he got off camera immediately. Nick Lucena, now coaching at FSU full-time, having retired from play full-time. He's helping to coach Miami this weekend. And Andy Benesh, the big man, 6'8", who's worked himself into being the most talented big man in America.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, one of the kind of X factors in that is his hand-setting ability. Gives this team with he and T. Crabbs the opportunity to run a lot of different variety in their offense. You'll see it on display today.
One-time National Player of the Year, a 3-time All-American during his time indoors, and he brought his talents permanently to the sand where he grew up in Honolulu, Hawaii. Now 34 years old with plenty of gas in the tank here to make another Olympic run. Taylor Crabb takes the sand, and there is the coach, Nick the Quick, as both the women's team settles in behind him.
Yeah, Nick the Quick, I'd love to see a foot race between prime Nick the Quick and T. Crabbs. That would be something special.
I recall a fun match between the two of them where they were kind of looking at each other, and then Nick took his shirt off, and then Taylor took his shirt off. I think it might have been Chicago. That was fun.
Oh, yeah, great showdowns between Jake and Taylor and Phil and Nick.
On to these guys, a Dallas Dream, perhaps the most surprising team with Paul Lotman at the net. This group getting back together. Paul has been playing some consistent high-level volleyball.
Yeah, we talk about sort of the renaissance almost of T. Crabbs, but Paul Lotman is what I like to call beach volleyball's Benjamin Button. Looks better and younger somehow every time I see him.
Co-National Player of the Year with Matt Anderson back in 2008. He would be his Olympic teammate in 2012. Another guy who had Olympic dreams and aspirations and fulfilled them is Miles Partain. He did it alongside Andy Benesh in the last Olympic Games in Paris, and now they are separated. New partners and a new challenge facing one another. Another exceptional year being thoughtfully created by Miles. He's put a lot into the different things he's doing on social as well as on the court.
Yeah, and you can almost immediately get match breakdowns from him at the conclusion of these matches in the AVP League. He goes and sits in his car and does a debrief for your edification.
The mind of Miles is an interesting place filled with ideas and ambition.
Looks a lot like the closet of John Nash, if you've seen the movie A Beautiful Mind.
I was thinking more along the lines of Inception, where you get a view of where Leonardo DiCaprio and his wife had gone for a while. In any case, here comes Miles Partain from the service line. And that is long. I had to identify one area where I thought Miles could really improve his game. It would be the service line.
Yeah, I would agree with you. I know Paul's got a great serve. Miles, I think, is more than capable. It's something we've seen Taylor Crabb improve upon a lot as we see right there.
Yeah, coming into this weekend, Miles is the only player with 0 aces in the entire league, as that ball is killed by Andy Benesh. And like our last match, we have an argument early on.
Can you push it off? No, not four.
Well, yeah, it's interesting because what the referee's saying is actually proving the point of the Dallas Dream, I would say here.
What is that question?
The question is, if it's a joust, that means it's simultaneous contact, and whichever side the ball falls on still has 3 contacts available.
Okay.
Our official was saying that Miles got the ball first, which means he pushed it into Andy Benesh, and therefore is a block contact, and Miami should only have 2 remaining touches. They took 3, of course.
And the call will stand as originally called, or not called. 2-0.
Miles Partain isn't going to like it, but he's going to have to accept it here. And he will accept a 2-0 start to set number 1. Well, Lotman's not letting it go yet.
Yeah, he's still going to continue to converse. Nobody's gone to the nobody came to hear you blow your whistle call.
Well, Matt Laveau is now on the line for this match, so if anyone wants to go talk to him next, he is available. This is that play.
Yeah, that's interesting. I certainly think Dallas have a case there. Volleyball Karma is going to write that. Taylor's going to challenge it just to further slow things down.
The ball never lies is what several people who like Dallas just yelled at their screen. We'll now have a official huddle. As though they were vampires and I Am Legend. They didn't stay as long, but that ball,
yeah, very close. See the sand explosion going.
The ball mark is out of bounds. Andy thought it might.
All right, that's a lot of conversation for 3 points. This is our final match in Long Beach, 8 of 8.
From 4 guys who are, quite frankly, usually very reserved and from a conversational standpoint.
Excellent point. Well, if the ball lies twice, does that equal a truth?
Well, I think you have to, it's like rights and lefts. You have to make 3 rights to make a left.
Okay. 3-1 Miami. See if we can get to some volleyball here besides missed serves and arguments. Ooh, that was a funky serve from Benesh. Crabs stretched out for the dig, and there's the kill in return.
Yeah, there's a couple phenomenal platform plays in that rally there. Paul Lotman with a tremendous pass on that tough serve that you pointed out, little screwball. Then if we continue to watch here, look at this from T. Crabbs, just laying out the platform, great balance and control.
Benesh went with a spread block, didn't spread enough to get a hold of Miles Partain, but Andy Benesh is coming off of an incredible match. 8 kills, hit 571, 6 blocks, and an ace. How many blocks will he have here? Can Paul Lotman match the output of Andy Benesh? That one just tipped over.
Yeah, that was amazing. I mean, you see the speed of T. Crabbs just to get up to that, but he couldn't do so and control the ball.
Usual reliable ball control of Crabbs with the miss there. Miles trying to go down that line again. That's 2 misses.
Yeah, I'm already predicting part of the post-match debrief is going to address serving woes, even though we're only 8 points in here.
Rich Lamborn with a little precog moment.
Miles Partain. I'm going to set him on that. 4-5.
Lotman missed his last. Nearly missed the next.
Line.
Benesh said he's been fighting a bad back over the last couple of weeks. Not looking worse for wear on that play, 6-4.
He's looked pretty mobile. You know, it's interesting because you don't oftentimes want to pair a bad back with shallow sand like we're having here. A little less cushion, a little more demanding on that low back region. But Andy's looked good.
Lotman again fighting off that serve. Crabbs with a dig. Taylor down the line. Got it.
Is it in? Is it out? It is
I mean, it's so pretty his control on the ball. And you watch his contact point here, if you can see it from this angle. The arm doesn't extend all the way through. Oftentimes you see people wrap up and, you know, their arm kind of straightens out as they go up and over the ball. Taylor does such a nice job of keeping that elbow loaded and going all directions with the ball. Makes it so difficult to read.
Turn by Partain. That's a thing of beauty. A late arriving Benesh can't get a hold of it.
And I feel like that's what was missing a little bit yesterday from the game of the Dallas Dream. Lotman wasn't quite as dialed in reception-wise as he typically is, as he's showing here early, which minimizes that ability. Oh.
Missed contact, but that was the right play for Miami, pushing out from in front of Lotman.
6-7, back within 1.
Miles 8-0 in season 1, 6-2 in season 2. No championship yet. Both those campaigns alongside Andy Benesh. Here he'll trail his former partner by 2 points on the side switch.
Yeah, I mean, not to harp on the same point over and over again, but if you have 0 aces on the year, you cannot have 3 service errors in the first side change.
Yeah, coming in it was no aces, 10 errors.
Yeah.
On to attack once again and successful.
I do have to say I'm enjoying new celebratory Miles Partain, though.
Yeah.
He's got kind of some shot-dependent celebrations. This one was some pace, so you get the extended left arm.
Partain's 4 of 5. Lotman's 0 for 2.
That is a tremendous dig.
Benesh covers himself, jump set to the outside. Taylor underneath it. And he'll heat it up. He's more regularly been hitting the ball this season.
Yeah, there's a lot of little upgrades that Taylor's made to his game that I really, really like. One of which is going a lot more to the jump serve. I think his ball control and his ability to locate that thing is so fantastic that it's a weapon he needs to utilize a lot more. He is doing that, and I agree with you. He's swinging at the ball a lot more, which is another good little uptick.
Taylor's 3 for 4 to open offensively. Let's see if he can scoop one here. No, Paul Lotman going high, flat indoor style off Andy Benesh.
One-arm cover there into the high hand swing. Nice work from Dallas. Not very often we have a matchup where all 4 players are Olympians.
Miles moves to the middle for this service. Previously trying to go line to line. This time he'll go wide again the other way. Does it just start to get in your head?
Yeah, I think it does. I mean, it certainly does. He has the one that was short into T. Crabb's, but everything else is relatively easy, and he's got 4 errors already.
A slow load, but the same result.
Yeah, I mean, offensively, they look very good, but when you're giving your opponent 40% of their points for free, right, that is not good.
Watching Miles' celebration, is that like the Ivy recovery? Is that like after you've been at the Hard Rock pool a few years ago? Benesh, swatted. Tug. Is there space? Yes, there is. Lotman lays it up. And Partain can't quite put it away.
You are kidding me.
Couple miraculous runs. Here comes Partain to finish it all.
That is fantastic stuff from both sides. At least one of the service errors forgiven, Kevin.
Yeah, it started with this run by Paul Lotman. Checking in the middle if there was enough space to get there. Our court here in Long Beach is a raised position. Brought in a couple 100 tons of sand here. Adding to the Olympic venue. Remember, 2 years' time, we're going to be here watching at least some of these men perform on the Olympic stage wearing Team USA jerseys. They are starring in the Progressive AVP League. So right now.
Yeah, you 3. Let's make it happen. Let's go. Stay healthy. We got one, two, wait. Okay.
We're tied at 10, and we understand we have a stand-in at sideline.
That's right, Kevin. You know what? I asked Kelly Chang as she's watching this match and watching her team, I said, well, would you want to try your hand at sideline reporting? So here we go. You even have her in the ear. Kelly?
Hello. I'm a little biased, but I'm here to cover on the sideline.
So what are the keys to victory?
I'd love to see our boys keep serving aggressive, because I think Miles is doing a great job optioning and kind of mixing it up. And then it'd probably be good for the Dallas Dream to make a few more serves. So there's a little on both sides.
Do you have a future in sidelining?
Yeah.
All right, Kev, we'll work on some skills out here with her. We know she's got the volleyball skills for sure. Back to you guys.
Excellent technical analysis. We're going to have to work on that journalistic neutrality thing.
Kelly, part of the Ginger Placement Program upcoming.
She got a kick out of that, for everyone wondering. That was a good laugh over there in the box. Back to action here. Lotman going down the line to Benesh. And putting it away. Lotman 2 for 2 in that sequence.
The Dallas Dream scenario as a server, where you crack one and you get the full run up into the overpass right there.
Yeah, that's not a situation where you hit an extremely good serve and you have to wait for some goofy middle to waffle it out of bounds. Tom Hoff. 11-10. Paul Lotman down the line again. This time nearly an ace. Instead, Benesh middle, and Paul Lotman frustrated with himself.
Yeah, I mean, that is frustrating because you don't get the point, but you have to take solace in the fact that you are dialed in from the service line. We talked about that being important for the Dallas Dream. And right now, Paul locked in.
11-11. That is French fries on the board, if you're in the know. Put a 12 down for Dallas.
Yeah, again, Kelly, our sideline reporter, talked about the necessity to put a little service pressure on. And Paul just receiving serve extremely well right now, setting up his partner for those option plays time and time again.
All right, Partain with all those errors here. Got his first ace of the year this weekend. Good jump serve.
Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what, the BYU Cougar in me loves to see 49er on 49er crime right there.
This is the new T-Crabs.
Springy sand, great set. A sliver of daylight up the sideline, and Taylor thumps it.
Home sand for the one-time Long Beach State star, as Miles comes right back the other way.
Hit your foot on the sand.
Yeah, I don't understand why Miles Partain does not go to a jump serve more often. He had an effective jump serve during his indoor career. He's just never brought that to the sand.
Yeah, and I think he would have an effective jump serve out here. Yeah, he's so good at option plays from well off the net.
Lotman chipping that one, getting in position. Channeling to his partner.
But it's in there. It's
But it is
13 all.
in. 13 all. Dallas trying to hang on to that ad here with a side out. That one perfectly struck in the last split of the court.
Finding the angle.
Fantastic swing from Partain on the right. And Miami kind of going with the, you know, it's better if we know where it's coming from option, serving a couple into Partain.
Leading for almost the entire set, Miami now finds themselves facing a set point. Miles back to the jump serve, second time.
That is out.
Call from Andy was out. That was right. We'll go extra time.
Yeah, that just, you know, that one was one of those ones where you have a little bit too much of a pre-shot routine with your golf swing, and it leads to some missed contacts. You know, he overthought that, it looked like.
Ball tight to the net, Andy Benesh right there. This will be Lotman. He looks down, and he cannot find the range. And Taylor Crabb tells him no a couple of times. The normally reserved Taylor Crabb Brings out some trash talk for this first set point for Miami when we return from the Dallas timeout.
Fans, how you feeling about set number one? I feel like it's only been the entire match. It's been a great set. It's been fantastic. We are here for it. And we have got a battle.
Well, we're finishing up here in Long Beach, but we're looking forward to 2 more consecutive weeks of progressive AVP action. The progressive AVP League will come on into Central Park. We'll pull up and enjoy that glorious American landmark for a couple of days of daytime volleyball. Come on out and see us, and we'll be up in East Hampton, New York. And if you're fortunate enough to be able to make it up there, good on you. Come on by. It's a boutique event. It will be outstanding there. And then we'll be in Dallas a couple weeks' time. One of the rare indoor events in this season before we finish with the Chicago Championships on the shores of Lake Michigan, which was rocking last year for those individual championships, won by Brooklyn on the women's side, Denneberg and Donlin, won by Dahlhauser and Trevor Crabb on the men's side, who have looked really good in their title defense this season. They're already 6 matches into their 8-match regular season, sitting at 5-1.
Taylor still serving.
So Taylor Crabb to the line. Who will they serve? Miles Partain has 9 kills on 13, 0 errors. That's 692. Do you go at him?
Yeah, I think you hit a tough serve here. You know, Andy did a nice job stopping the option on that last one, but T. Crabb's, he does go in short there.
First of the set. Here we go.
The block out of bounds.
10 kills now.
I feel like now I gotta know.
That's, you know, and again, celebratory Miles gives us the pantomime of the shot he hit after every shot. Going high off the hands there.
I think different celebrations, a breakdown of that should be included in the post-match in the Tesla.
Lotman's been going hard at Benesh from the line.
Does so again. Andy right next to him with the kill.
Kind of that middle swing becoming more and more popular. It's the elite ranks of the sport.
Second set point. Miami fought off 1. This is their second chance to finish. No option taken by Lotman. Ball well inside, worked back outside the line by Partain. No celebration, though.
No celebration. I'm not sure how you pantomime the knuckle pokey.
Okay.
But this was really well disguised. You can see how late he holds that, kind of loads the arm as though he's going to swing, gets it to fall right on the edge of the rope.
Partain shifted the jump serve after a number of float misses here in set 1. Hybrid this time. Taylor Crabb got out of the way. He'll step in. Miles with a dig. Oh, they'll want that called. Yeah. What do you think, Rich?
Definitely a double.
I think, yeah, I would agree with Andy. That was definitely a double. The problem isn't necessarily the spin. It's kind of how the spin is generated, right? You see Paul sort of turning his hands and shoulders as the ball comes out, and that's when you know it's been contacted twice.
4th set point. Second for Dallas. Double axe handle set. And a hot pocket.
Oh my goodness. When the tomahawk went up for the set, you didn't think that was going to be the result. And that man right there just has a knack for doing special things.
Taylor continues to lead in efficiency league-wide, and here's a look at why. What a bounce.
Yahtzee.
Miles crossbody. Does he find the range? He does. I didn't think there was that much court left out there.
It did not seem as though there was that much space, but he's living and dying on that sideline right now. Have a look. Oh, yeah.
Third chance to close this first frame. Paul, straight ahead again. Taylor throwing it to the outside, breaking out the paws on every play.
I mean, you have to credit Andy right now for fighting off these serves. Lotman is absolutely whapping balls from the service line. Andy just battling.
18 apiece. Extended action in our final match. Lotman does take the option this time. Getting some love from our capacity crowd here in LA.
I'm saying finally I got the kill on the board.
Fourth set point for Dallas. Taylor takes all the steam off of it, gets some pace to the outside and puts it away. The variety of offense being thrown by Miami is impressive.
Yeah, indeed, and against some great serving from Dallas as well. Not easy to dial in that variety when you're under attack from the service line.
A testament to Andy, who's become an incredible setter. That one worked away to Lotman's left. Change of pace here. That's dug up. Looking for the advantage. Taylor twice. How about a third?
What a play from Benesh.
Benesh, turn, reach. Oh, missed the terminate.
That is a heartbreaker because that is a phenomenal and extremely difficult play Andy Benesh made to keep that off the sand. Yeah, and you wonder, you see him holding the low back just a little bit if the torquing is not his friend.
A complicated move for the center part of your body there to turn and make that play. This will be the 5th set point opportunity for Dallas here in 20-19.
Gives us an opportunity to say things like lower lumbar and mid-thoracic.
T7, T5. Set point. We play on.
Yeah, I mean, that's the first one in recent memory that Paul's missed. Maybe the first one all set.
$20 apiece, looking for the advantage. Miami, float serve.
That's
wide. Yeah, you knew from the moment that was struck.
Yeah, it just jumped off of his hand. You could see that was going to be not only wide, but long as well.
The Olympic receiver that you are, you identified that the moment it was contacted. Rich Lamborn, if you don't know, libero on the 2008 men's Olympic gold medal squad winning in Beijing.
Yeah, that was my inner monologue anytime someone was serving was please miss, please miss.
6th chance to close.
Oh,
no!
I mean, great positioning defensively. That is exactly what they were trying to bait Miami into doing, but that type of pace from Taylor Crabb is hard to corral.
I like when Taylor just goes out and proves something I've been saying for years. If you take real indoor arms and attach them to a beach player, just have at it. You've got half the block or less and one defender. Just annihilate it and serve from the line with some pace. There's an ace right on the line. Miami's reversed it.
Precisely what Taylor Crabb, somebody with his ball control, is capable of with the jump serve, just guiding it into the corner. That's what Partain is also capable of. He just needs to kind of convince himself as much.
They fought off 6 set points. Here's their 3rd. Miami looking for the lead. Taylor all the way there. He'll need more.
Yeah.
There it is for the set. Good night now.
Unbelievable. That is why there is nobody more popular, not only in this country, but maybe worldwide, than that man right there, Taylor Crabb. Doing it again. Look at this layout dig. Andy doing a nice job, just keeping it in play, giving his defense another chance, and there it is. He talked about how aggressive he's been swinging at the ball offensively, and that is one of my favorite things right there. Hard cuts, particularly in transition.
Taylor with a little extra edge and a little extra heat on that final play. 6 times Dallas tried to close. 6 times they were fought off by Miami. Miami 23-21.
Championship. Just take a look at this iconic field.
Are you ready? We have a huge crowd, overflow capacity. Cameron, a lot of players and people have been waiting for this moment in this place.
AVP Beach Volleyball is more than a sport. It's an experience, and for just $59 a year, AVP Gold membership gives you all access. Ticket discounts all season, early access to seats, compete in AVP events, and big savings on pro gear. Get in the game and experience everything the AVP has to offer. Get your Gold membership today at avp.com.
And overtime, first set in this battle between Miami and Dallas on the men's side. 23-21 the finish here on Alamitos Beach. Kevin Barnett, Rich Lamborn watching this last point. So this is right after Taylor kills the ball to win the set. A little something to say here.
At the beach here, Paul challenge. Nice job, buddy. Good job.
That was quite a bit directed at Paul Lotman.
Yeah, again, that's just a couple of.
Watch that play again. That's that second point of the game. It's a big point. It's a big point.
Already some working of the referees as we look at our set one stats. A very offensive performance from both sides.
Yeah, both teams were very dialed in. Some great serving. A big difference there, 10-4 in the dig department.
And wildly 0 blocks in the entire set. Andy Benesh coming off a performance where he had 6 official blocks. May have had more. Have to go back and consult the tape. He had 0 in that first. Will that be a different story here in the second? Not on the first play, it won't. That ball is wide. Andy channels it out of bounds, and it's 1-0 Miami.
Yeah, interesting. It looked like he had a sliver of line open, just over-rotates a touch. It's not one that Partain misses very frequently.
Lotman goes high hands.
I think maybe more than any other player out here in the league, Paul is adept at using the block to his favor.
How much of that is his indoor experience?
Yeah, I would think that that's a big part of it.
Wide open net for Benesh, dug up by Partain. And then put away in transition. Let's check in with Cameron Irwin.
Kevin, Rich, I had a chance to kind of sit inside the box of the Dallas Dream after that first set, and the conversation stemmed around resetting because there was some visible frustration on both Paul Lotman as well as Miles Partain's side. They also talked about getting the ball on Andy a bit more. The conversation also progressed to talking about, are they able to read Taylor Crabb? That's one of the toughest things to have to do, especially against an elite arm like that, but specifically trying to acknowledge, is he going to shoot, is he going to swing, and what is Paul Lotman's response in that regard? Kev, Rich, I'll let you guys try to decipher how he handles that.
Yeah, good luck with that one. I mean, if you can tell me when Taylor Crabb is going to hit or swing, what he's going to do offensively, then I would also like you to solve cold fusion so that the world may have free and endless power.
I'm not sure if you knew this. I think Elizabeth Shue did that in the movie The Saint.
It was done by Keanu Reeves also. Except for Morgan Freeman, it might be a thing.
Won't quite trickle over. 3-3.
Nothing more believable than
Yeah, that would
Elizabeth.
be Chain Reaction is the movie.
Yeah.
Our crew chiming in with the answer, Michael Shames, good job. If you're in for 80s and 90s terrible movie trivia, we are your broadcast. Welcome.
Nothing more believable than Keanu Reeves and Elizabeth Shue being nuclear physicists.
Well, we'll have a Howard to the Duck question next. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, nice put away there from Partain.
Good chat about that one.
Now we have some more complaining here. Something about net contact. And it looks like a Miami ball.
That's the proper way to approach the referees, though. Just kind of calmly state your case, walk away. Nicely done, Andy Benesh. Good work by our officials as well to just consult with one another, confer, get the call right. No argument from the Dream.
All right. Rich Lamborn will be sending that clip to Evan Corey later this week. Chip shot from Crabb. timeout might be called too.
5-3 or 4-4.
Miami's not going to argue it.
Yeah, I like that. Kind of putting on a master class of what we talked about in that previous match of just keeping the energy on their side, dedicated to finishing the task at hand, which is winning this match.
Working on Benesh, as Cameron said they were going to try and do. Andy up to the task there, 5-4.
Yeah, I like that. Paul flattening that serve out, a little hybrid. And it was a tough one. Benesh handles it well and then just elevates over the top of the block.
Much like the World Cup soccer we've all been enjoying, a lot of it here in Los Angeles, the player's ability to locate the ball with their feet on goals or passes has been remarkable. As Andy locates that one for his first block of the match, the first block by either side, but also these players' ability to find the sideline or find the end line in a variety of different attacks.
Well, yeah, I mean, the precision necessary to put balls away, even though there's only 2 players out there, you would think there would be lots of open space, but with defenders the likes of Partain and Crabb, you got to be not only precise but deceptive, and that sometimes a little bit lucky.
Yeah,
never hurts.
Crawl that one over for 7-4.
For 7-4, that'll work.
You're upset, but not that upset.
Yeah, I just saw a quote from Andre Agassi, you know, opining that we should get rid of the apology for the trickles in tennis. I think we should do the same for volleyball. Nobody's truly sorry.
Absolutely. Never apologize for greatness.
That is a really nice turn last minute from Paul Lotman. Been going heavy doses of that angle swing, showing his range at the net.
Short service. There's a shot, finally dug up. Miles with the read and the return. No, that one is wide.
Yeah, that is a big missed opportunity. It was a really nice pickup from Partain, and this is not one he misses a lot. Doesn't miss by much either.
Yeah, they were looking for that read right on the shot, and they finally got it. 8-5 side change, trailing 1-0. Dallas playing to stay in the match here.
Oh boy. Miles gave that away a little bit early, and the ball was a little bit low, so he couldn't kind of get his full range of shots on that one. Andy just smothers it.
Like a 2-inch line for it to be a launch block for an 9-5.
9-5. Benesh factoring at the net.
Andy coming up with his first block there, I think. You thought it was his second, getting into it with our stat guy.
Yeah, I've had it with it touched the cable a little too much. How about that? Is that a block? Does anyone want to make a case that it isn't? Benesh, another split spread block for the win. 10-5. This is looking like a foregone conclusion now with a 5-point lead, 5 to go. Timeout called by Dallas.
There's another look. That is just fantastic stuff at the net. Andy Benesh lining up the body. Well, sometimes if you're having trouble guessing or reading which way a player is going, why not just take one of each? You're doing a great job of it there. 2 blocks, Kevin. 3 control blocks.
I'm going to keep a separate stat book, perhaps. This continues to happen. Poor Andy Benesh yesterday, too. Robbed of a block, in my opinion. Should have had 7, only credited with 6. We'll call it like dead ball fouls or dead ball rebounds, right? We'll have that.
Yeah.
Dead ball blocks.
And just for any IRS officials out there, Kevin does not have 2 sets of books at home. He's just proposing doing that for volleyball stats.
Thank you for the clarification. Crabb and Benesh hitting 500 to 375 on the other side. Paul Lotman doing the majority of the damage in terms of percentage efficiency at 6 of 12, but most of the opportunities have gone to Partain now. 28 attempts, 15 kills.
Well, and you have to figure that's a little bit of a recent dip with those couple blocks from Andy Benesh working their way in. Partain has 2 mistakes, 2 blocks. That hinders your efficiency pretty significantly when you start subtracting.
Now he's been adding attempts via those on-2 attacks. A lot of work to do here for Miles Partain. What does he have in the big book of comebacks here in volleyball knowledge? If you want to work with Miles, if you're an adult player looking to level up, if you're a junior player looking to level up, Miles is there for you. Go ahead and check him out, milespartain.com. He will break down your volleyball and the sport writ large for you. Crabb with another perfectly placed attempt.
Talked at the beginning of the broadcast, Kev, about how Andy has evolved into the premier big man in our country, and that right there, the setting ability is one of the major factors in that being the case.
That's always a question when they ask about somebody coming to the beach. The first question is, can they set? Not can they do anything else, can they set?
Yeah, and you're kind of specifically talking about hand setting, right? Just consistency of location, ability to run some of the play sets that we see the Miami Mayhem incorporating into their offense. And, you know, in my opinion, that's one of the many things that makes Phil Dahlhauser the best to ever do it, because he has that tremendous setting ability along with his other seemingly endless gifts.
Taylor there quickly, and that was cross-body for the winner.
I mean, that is just scoop of chocolate, scoop of vanilla for T. Crabbs. I mean, that is that's what we call almost a third step set.
That's a coiled snake striking the ball. Oh, an odd serve backing him up.
Yeah, you like that a lot, though. That's the old Pedro Salgado standing at the baseline and going with the fist. You can't tell whether it's going to be short or deep. You could see Paul kind of jump short like it was going to be short and have to backpedal.
Well, that's Taylor playing with the last few attempts, right? He's been serving short. Paul's been serving straight ahead. Andy to the right. A lot of open space down the line, doesn't take it. Taylor, he'll circle back and shot that one to the sand. 38.
Paul is just being run ragged up there at the net a little bit. Taylor running all kinds of routes. Look at the mileage that Paul has to cover here.
This really is a rough weekend for Paul Lotman. You get Derek Bradford on 2 all day yesterday, 22 of 27, and now you get Taylor Crabb running around on you.
One more side out for the Mayhem. We will be on our feet. Miles Partain seeing what he can do about that to keep us sitting down. It's 9 looking at 13.
9 service errors for Dallas. No error here. Benesh with a big swing, and he's looking to leave the sand with another victory. Miami trying to keep pace with Palm Beach in overall victories. Trying to move to 5-1 with this match point. Taylor for it, no. Second match point.
Trying to close out the match and take some skulls with him.
Would he have ripped off his shirt had he gotten that one?
I don't know. I don't know that that's part of his repertoire. Let's see if they can side out one time.
Crabb fast to the outside, down the line, this time dug by Partain. Miles thrown back, and Andy Benesh will collect yet another block. The weekend of Andy continues.
I think we wanted to see the big bounce on that great play set there from T. Crabbs. It was a wonderful scoop from Partain, but Andy Benesh just got dialed in that second set at the net. Closes with that great block.
We'll have to wait for the official number of blocks here, but it will finish with a +1 unless the statistician rules some other weird thing. How many, Doug? How many blocks for Andy? Our statistician, Doug, checking in.
You are. Yep.
Officially 3 and 6 yesterday. An outstanding weekend by both of these men. Let's go down to Cameron Irwin.
All right, guys, walking in another victory on the weekend and an impressive feat. Now you guys have tied that of the Palm Beach Passion in the Cup standings. How important was it to find the 4 wins this weekend?
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can come out here and get a win against any one of these teams is good. Obviously, the race is on for the top city in the Cup, so we want that one bad.
And then facing off against your old partner in Miles Partain on the other side of the net. Just walk me through kind of what that feels like.
Yeah, I mean, we know each other so well that it's like, all right, is he going to do the thing that I know he likes to do, or is he going to try to do something different because I'm going to try to take it away? So definitely felt like there were some mind games. He did some on me too, and I thought they played great. Luckily, Taylor ramped up the serving at the end of set 1 and got him out of system a couple times, got it ace, so I thought that was the difference in the match.
And then Taylor, for you, aspirations to LA 2028, both of you guys alongside one another. What has this been like in terms of kind of changing the mentality, not just focusing AVP, but also elsewhere?
I mean, it's all him. He's the one that motivates me. I believe in him, I believe in us, and I want this for both of us.
Well, you keep playing like that. I have no doubt about it. Congratulations to both of you. Kevin?
I believe in him. I believe in us. That is a tremendous message to hear from your partner. That will win a lot of matches over time. Taylor Crabb and Andy Benesh victorious 23-21. An extended overtime effort in the first and then dominant in the second, 15-10. This weekend in LA and Long Beach has been put to bed. What a weekend it was. 8 matches of action. For Cameron Irwin and Rich Lamborn, I'm Kevin Barnett. Goodbye, good night. We'll see you in Central Park.